We also have another story, The Division 2.
Oh man.
Yo, let's see it. They dropped 2 trailers. One is a story trailer. We don't care. I'm not gonna go over it.
The story is shit.
Yeah, we don't give a
Like,
fuck. We're good on that.
it ended on a cliffhanger. They didn't resolve it.
Don't care. Release date March 15th. Busy month. We have Sekiro DMC5. What else do we have in that month? Another game I think I'm missing. It's Sekiro DMC5.
Yeah, I feel like it's something else.
Whatever, I'm not gonna stress it. Private beta is February 7th, so basically a week after the Anthem demo. I'm not going over story news, so we're gonna go straight into PvP. PvP nonsense. We have 3 different statuses are now added to the Dark Zone. First status, Rogue status. Basically, stealing players' loot, hijacking supply drops, and cutting ropes, to name a few, would turn you into Rogue status. And then,
so pretty much the same shit.
Yeah, it gives you access to the Thieves' Den, and it lets you get, vendors that are hidden. And then once you exit the den, you return back to the standard status. If a player kills another player, they will now be the new rogue. Then they will go into a new state called Disavowed. Killing players raises the attacking agent's disavowed level, and killing enough players raises that level, and it turns into a manhunt. And all the other agents can eliminate said person to claim their bounty. Man,
this just sounds so whack. I know. Like, honestly,
I'm bored reading this. Man, I'm gonna keep it real. Manhunt status. This is the final stage in the rogue loop. This is where players have to, clear the status at the terminal in order to earn the rewards. You have a choice of 3 random terminals that will be active in the Dark Zone to clear a manhunt status. You have the option to also increase your notoriety at any terminal, effectively raising your rewards or requiring you to cash out at the next terminal. General terminal areas are visible on the map to regular agents while Manhunt is active, but the precise terminal locations are only revealed to the Manhunt player. This will basically create a loop of cat and mouse, and basically everybody is trying to claim their bounty because why the fuck not? In other news, you have Conflict, which is organized PvP as we know it. We also have Capital Ruins, which players will compete for control of the forest environment. Stadium, players fight in the urban streets and parking lots outside a baseball stadium. I have no idea who decided that. Georgetown, players battle for control over the rooftop.
Wow. You get to fight in actual Georgetown. Wow. Come on.
It's the residential area covered in yellow powder.
Yeah, I've been there. I mean, it's a decent place, but I don't know why I don't know, man.
So, Kaelan, where do you stand on the Division 2, my guy?
Listen, man, when it was first announced, I can't even front. I was hyped. I was like, all right, it's going to be more of what we like. I'm all for this, whatever. Then they showed the video. Like, you're in DC, which I was hyped that it was in DC. But it's like summertime. There's no snow, which was like the major aesthetic for like the first game. It made it so unique. And now this just looks boring and generic. Like, I don't even really care for any of the Dark Zone shit either.
I don't care. I don't know how to say I don't care. Division 1 was cool. It was snowy. It was in New York. I live in New York. I was able to see what was accurate and what wasn't accurate. I understand how beautiful the game looked. The missions were all right. The story was okay. We all know it's a loot grinder. You just grind for loot.
Yeah. At least the raids were pretty cool, though. I can't front.
The raids were intense. I'm not going to lie. I still remember the tents that we had to stick under the bridge. You remember that? Yeah.
When people kept missing.
Yeah, that was a whole dark time for us. But, I wanted the Division 2 to be cool. You could have done it in Chicago and just done a snowy Chicago or snowy Washington.
Yeah.
Don't add snow areas as a DLC, because then everybody's just going to be pissed.
I feel like it's going to get a 75 on Metacritic.
We're reaching, if that. Let's be real. It's in a busy month.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those games where the first was really good, and then the second doesn't add much, so then it gets knocked off points.
Anybody who's hyped for it is probably you could be excited. We're not knocking on you being excited. Everybody has their own taste. Late gamers like their games. That's normal. And people will fight against this game is whack. Who cares? You probably play sports games for a living. Nobody plays sports games in 2019. But when it comes to this, I just think it looks boring. And I don't care for it. In a month that has all these other grand games, why would I pick up the Division 2? And by
Now,
then,
when it's like $30,
yeah, and by then we're gonna be so deep into Anthem, assuming we buy it, that we're gonna be like, we don't need another multiplayer game. We don't need another loot grinder because that's what Anthem is probably gonna be. So what's the
right?
difference between Anthem and the Division 2 besides the Division 2 we've basically played because we played the Division 1? I can't. I can't. The Division 2 just doesn't do it for me, Kaelan. I just
Yeah, I don't know, man.